I'm surprised that they managed to actually recreate a little miniature model of the Statue of Liberty. I'm surprised I got my house right.
Oh, Ursula.
And I'm really surprised at how very little parks we have. It seemed like we would have a lot more parks. Like the parks are like big strips, and very few of them are tiny.
Hi. Shalom.
So how do you feel about this exhibition? Has it changed your perspective or your views about New York?
Imagine that New York City, this little place. To me, it's little, but now that I'm looking at it, it's just like huge. It's kind of like the opposite for me. Everybody's looking at it like, oh, New York City's so big, and now so. To me, I just thought I knew all the places, so it was smaller, but this place is huge.
Interesting part that you found, or surprising?
I found my house, and I found some places that I've been. Found the airports that I've been.
They probably don't even have a house.
I've seen a lot of these places before, so I just never really been there.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome, darling.
How did this change your view about New York?
I didn't exactly even know how big New York was. Like, yeah, I know it was like big, but this panorama like really shows you how big New York City really is.
How does it make you feel as an individual? Like, in perspective, do you feel like you know less or you know more than what you thought you did?
I learned less. Cause when you sit here and you live in one borough, that borough is New York City to you, and you don't really think about all the other ones. And they say it's 5 boroughs, but until you actually see it, you're like, oh my God, New York City is way bigger than I ever thought. There's so many places I don't know. So it's like, it's new. It's real cool.
How do you feel about the panorama?
I think it's very impressive
Why?
because I got to see my house. It was cool that you could sort of zoom in by Yankee Stadium and see the synagogue where they built the Bronx Museum. And you never really get to see how big New York is because on the subway map they stretch it out, so Manhattan's all big and then Staten Island's real small, so it's interesting to see how big it is, you know?
Just realized that.
It's cool, right?
Staten Island is huge.
It is huge, and Queens is bigger. I realize how much of Queens I don't know, you know?
How did it change your knowledge? Did it make you feel like you know less or too little?
Well, it made me feel like I should spend more time in Queens so I could figure it out.
How was your experience in the Panorama exhibition?
It was really impressive how they built all that panorama. And it's really nice. I couldn't find my apartment. It's probably too small.
The last time I was there was when I was 14, and now I'm about to be 18. So it was like a good way to revisit. Like I had a different mindset going in, and also I noticed that the little airplanes weren't working, but it was good. Like now, before I only went and I looked, oh, this is where I live. But now that I think of it, now I know more places. Like I never visited the Bronx before, but now I know.